was right in the... Huh? There's really nothing here. I swear! Trian is telling the truth. It was right there. Treeby, why aren't you saying it? We were just lost in our... What you saw was likely, Yana's hair. Okay. Could Orynyx be trying to make us falter? Something feels off. What do you mean? It might just be... Is Orynyx really... You like such sour stuff. Still no luck finding any safari. I suppose we can do without it. Let's try to convince Orynyx. At least they didn't toss us out straight away. Look at this! So cool! There are so many of us now! Man. It's really quiet in here. Do all Titans live in dark places like this? Twinkle, twinkle, little star. What's going on? Orynyx!
Are you saying that the black-robed swordmaster is not just tied to the...
This is the most plausible possibility. First, it has a vessel that can hold core flames. Second, let's start with the first premise. Its peculiar ceremonial blade can interact with a core flame, as evidenced by the pull I felt when it stabbed into my chest. The second premise is even more explicit. When it was engaged in fierce battle with many of us and was heavily distracted, it remained consistently...
So it's plundering the flames. But if your argument holds up, wouldn't he be headed to Akama soon?
Not necessarily. Let's call that person the Flame Reaver for now. The first target is me. The second target is Orynyx, but I suspect Akama won't be their first target. Kefali's core flame is guarded by the Council of Elders' arcane power.
What about Thanatos and Aquila? Their core flames are yet to be
The whereabouts of Thanatos remain a mystery to all. Can you fly?
No, I can't. Why
Can that Swordmaster fly?
Good point. But what if he does?
If they had wings, I wouldn't have made it out of the grove alive.
That's a relief. Anyway, since the Flame Reaver has 2 targets...
With the distances between Akama, the grove, and these potential targets, I believe...
Oryx! Are you in here? No response at all. Did they foresee that we were coming and hide in the fog? Or... Treeby, we should leave. This temple has other people in it. What? Listen, footsteps. Fast ones. 3 or 4 people coming this way. Come on, we need to hide. Whoever they are, we can't let them see us. Treeby, Trainin, come check this out. What's this? Trian feels like it's so familiar. Where am I? Little Gray? Snow... Wait.
We only saw the 2 of you collapsed on the side of the road when we arrived.
Danny and I looked around, but we couldn't find any traces of Lady Trian.
What about the black-robed swordman?
Blast it! Of course it's him. We were still too late. I fear something bad has happened to...
Then Lady Trian...
She doesn't have much divine power left. We can barely sense...
That you're both safe is already a blessing. Everyone, we must take action now. We should split into 2 groups. One group will stay in the Abyss, and the other group will come with me to pursue the black-robed Swordmaster and recover the core flame. I didn't get to tell you this before, but Anaxa and I already have our misgivings about the Black Tide. I'll tell you the details as we move. Opportunities are fleeting on the battlefield. We should hurry.
Lord Finan! Lady Treeby! And...
Did Aglaya's people get here?
Yes. Lady Aglaya already knows about the situation and sent along a message. Finan, I understand that Swordmaster is of great importance to you. But if you charge in without a plan, I fear that...
I understand. Hatred is a hero's deadliest poison. I have no intention of fighting alone. If that's... I have indeed planned to return to the Holy City and discuss the strategy with Aglaya.
Trainin will stay in the Abyss too.
Thank you, everyone. Partner, Treeby? back, Glaya.
You should have come to me first, Finan.
Aggie, there's no need to scold Snowy. Akuma is currently in grave danger.
I know. It's beyond my imagination that the only two titans humankind can still rely on fell in such quick succession. I've never seen the golden thread pulled this taut. But Finan, tell us your plan. Time is up.
This being is not just hunting titans, but taking...
Yes. Just like the Flame Chase journey is doing. Professor Anaxa thinks the Flame Reaver's arrival is...
Regardless of whether you're right, this being is still far more aggressive than we expected.
But its madness is also an opportunity for us. If its goal is the core flame, Anaxa had already left the Holy City with Cersei's core flame while we were on our way to the Abyss. So he can make preparations for the battlefield.
Tell me, what makes you think this won't end?
Because this time, the power from beyond the sky is also at our side. She is the key. We need your other companion, too.
Ma'am, do you mean...
I see. Finan, that battlefield you mentioned, is it Castrum Crimnos?
Yes. I'm sure everyone remembers the astonishing miracle our partner here performed with her companion during the battle with Nikador, and how that will be the key to our victory. We will use Orynyx's power to once then we'll seal the Flame Reaver.
Impressive. Orynyx has fallen, and Yanis's divine power already belongs to Ark. It's very clever, using the element of surprise instead of... Can you do it, little one? Such enthusiasm. By the way, the Council of Elders declared a state of emergency when Treeby went missing. Kainis and her following have heard tell of the incident at the Grove, and are galvanizing...
What are they plotting?
That short-sighted politician likely believes the Chrysos heirs have outlived their usefulness, and is making preparations for her next step. That ugly side of humanity is something we'll have to deal with eventually, but that's a problem for another day. I've sent Casterus ahead to the Council with a message. She should be at Finan. It is my hope that we can come to an understanding on this. We must take down the flame.
Of course. You may count on me to...
I apologize for tasking you to spearhead the plan once again, but Arkham, the situation brooks no delay, and we have precious little time to confer and discuss the plan with you.
I may not be as masterful as Trian when it comes to the Century Gate. But even I can open a nice big gate if I haven't...
As for whether we can take back the core flame, that will...
Based on what I know of him, he can do it. I'll be honest, we can't. But the Flame Reaver will have to step...
We are grateful to you for your aid. And to the rest of you as well. Now, let us be off to begin the hunt. May Cathali sharpen our gaze and grant us victory over the enemy.
You mean Mighty? He's dealing with a... Don't worry. That man would never miss out on it.
Farewell, my dear friend. You must lead us back.
You and I. If you're truly capable of leading our people beyond this blood-stained fate, then prove it to me once more, Mighty Moose.
I heard you're about to set off on an expedition.
That's right. It's going to be a tough battle, and our destiny...
Is that why you're here? To pray to the dead?
No, just the opposite. I'm here that you can entrust the front lines to us this time.
Have you heard the story of Geocles the Mountain?
Sounds like you've spoken with Cartonus. That's the name of the legendary mountain dweller.
Let's have a chat before we go our separate ways. Cartonus told me that back in ancient times, the mountain dwellers lived in seclusion. They spent their days coring, but Geocles was different. He resisted their traditional way of life, yearning for the world beyond the mountain. They're safe, but humdrum culture was like fetters around him.
He sounds a lot like you.
Yes. That is why he, too, faced the same dilemma as I do. One day, during one of Geocles' many ventures beyond the mountain, he spied a battalion of Ladonians stationed. The Ladonians were at war with their arch-enemies, the Companions, and they used the mountain as a base to carry out guerrilla warfare operations. When Geocles, who had taught himself the common tongue, the Ladonians were planning to plant mines and explosives all over the mountain, and then lure their enemies within. With danger lurking with every step, the mountain dwellers' homes were no longer safe. Geocles quickly returned to his village to bring the news to his people. But...
let me guess. They refused change and chose to put up with the situation instead.
That's right. The mountain dwellers were fearful of even the smallest change to their lifestyle, let alone leaving their home. Despite the imminent war, the elders would rather negotiate for peace instead of leaving the mountains. They didn't give up. If you were in his shoes, what would you have done?
Lead my people on a resistance, perhaps. I'm not sure. I can't think of a solution that would make everyone happy.
A solution that would make everyone happy, huh? That's how naive we are. Well, he took the mountain dweller's store of gemstones, traded them with the Ladonians for a massive amount of gunpowder. But he didn't do this to fight the Companions. Under the cover of night, he set ablaze the forest. That great fire marked the beginning of mountain dweller history. Since then, their people became part of civilization, and giants became a common sight in the holy city. Meanwhile,
But leaving their homeland also brought many mountain dwellers misfortune.
They were hunted by Kremnoans or enslaved. Indeed, that is undeniably also part of that. But that is Geocles for you. The merits of his actions, or lack thereof, have been scrutinized by many, but historians nevertheless hate him. It's simply because he took action and enacted change with his own hands. He didn't try to make everyone understand him, nor did he even waste time trying to make everyone happy. He started a great fire and burned the shackles of tradition to ashes.
You've made up your mind, haven't you?
I'll be leaving Akama soon to fight the great darkness of this world. To shoulder Nikador's destiny. So, listen well. If there comes a day when we meet again on the battlefield, that I stand opposed, remember to stab your sword into my back through my 10th thoracic vertebra.
You have my word.
Go now. The battlefield calls. Send that flame thief. If you find yourselves with no other recourse, pray to that blade in the sky. Loudly call out the name of the new god.
That's the sound of an all-out war. Not the kind of ruckus Professor enact. Let's hurry. The battlefield is just ahead. No way. A Kremnoan? I didn't think she'd manage to send the Kremnoans to assist. Brave warrior.
And Ackerman?
What? Didn't Aglaya tell you? You've been instructed.
Aglaya, that's our king. We'll be back soon.
The Kremnoans rest in peace. May your glory last. Did they come to fight on their own accord?
No great concern. Catagons.
Step up, let's see ya! How's this taste?
Thank you, friend.
Time for an overhaul.
Is that fear I sense?
It's coming! I feel that swing!
Nice second, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
You won't get away.
That's all you got? It ain't over.
A little honesty would do us good.
One step closer to the stars.
We're almost there.
See.
Once we take back the core flame, Yanis's passage will open. When that happens, the rest... well,
But remember what Mighty said before? Cast aside all... Let's go, partner. Today...
Finally.
Pent in the memories of the dead! Executioner!
You sure know how to keep a man waiting. Any later.
I can't see.
I'm counting on you to wrap this up, Himiko.
we're running out of time, Aggie! Let's hurry!
Let us weave the future together.
the rest?
Remember what Mighty said before? Cast aside all distract. Let's go, partner.
Finally.
Pent in the memories of the dead! Executioner!
You sure know how to keep a man waiting. I need later, and I fear the Titan would set.
Frail child of humanity, it is more effort keeping you hale and whole against that blade than it is in seeking the truth of the world.
Let's go! I read a let's play. Let's go!
Time to mix things up!
Underestimating us will cost you!
All lives be revealed.
This world returned to the victory.
So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
Nice second, my friends. Indulge yourselves!
Delivering more! Is it coming? I read a let's play. Let's go! Mini.
Return to the victory.
They're trying to overwhelm us with something. Take them out!
All within the faith become one. What a spirited display, Deliverer.
That's what you got?
So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
Watch closely!
Can't see. I can't.
once we take back the core...
You sure know how to keep a man waiting. Any later, might fear the Titan would have sacrificed.
Frail child of humanity, it is your effort keeping you hale and whole against that blade, losing seeing the truth of the world.
All life be released. No great concern.
Is it coming? Are you gonna let swim? Let me go!
How's this take?
A little honesty would do us good. So far, like a wisp of silk. Countless threads.
Thus our fates become one.
All life be revealed. Is that fear I sense? So fragile, like a wisp of silk.
In the mood for another beating? Time to mix things up.
Thank you, friend. All life be revealed. The way is fraught with difficulties.
Friends? Indulge yourselves!
It's coming! Are you gonna let swim? Let me go!
That's all you got?
A little honesty would do us so far down, like a wisp of silk.
Get ready, Prof. Can't hold out much longer. Quiet. I know what I'm doing.
All life be revealed.
Trying to overwhelm us. Split up. Take them out.
Long last.
How embarrassing.
You didn't come down from the sky?
This city is mine anyway. Why shouldn't I go through the front door? Minion of the Black Tide. I, King of the Kremnoan Legion, will be your opponent today.
Long time no see.
Time for revolution.
Such petty tricks.
Is it coming? Are you the best twin? Let me go!
A little honesty would do us good. Countless threads, all within my grasp.
Thus our fates become one.
I grant you the honor of sharing your final resting place with Kremnos' departed heroes!
It's the self-destruction.
Well fought. That was a good opener to the ceremony. We honor the fallen gods with this fight to the death. Indulge yourselves! It ain't over.
Is that fear I sense? So fascinating, like a wisp of sleep.
Many.
Now accept your punishment.
It's time to end this.
Heed my call! I am the Lance of Fury. The agony this world needs! Witness this. New God has come to Castro Kremnos.
Look! The warriors have
What? Are the rumors true? Has Ornyx fallen?
It's as the Council of Elders said. We face a dangerous threat. Yet the Chrysos heirs are only inciting more—
They really gave the core flame of strife to a Kremnoan.
What a noisy crowd.
This,
It's probably because Ornyx is gone. Ornyx was a generous titan in the eyes of the people. They graced us with miracles, allowing humanity to reap many a convenience from the past.
what they don't know is that the Titan didn't do all. Regardless, the Titan has fallen. And we must
A meeting with
Professor Anak's, matters that require Aglaya's attention are piling up. Just try to stay on your best behavior.
That's not up to me, I'm afraid. I've been trapped in her prison the moment I set foot in this holy city. Don't worry, I don't want trouble.
They have different... Alright, I suppose that's putting it lightly. Don't worry,
I'm sure you don't need my help handling Ornyx's core flame. So I'll be off.
It somehow feels like D has closed himself off even more after...
Yeah. A lot has happened in the past few days. You've been lost in thought for a while now too, Treeby.
Yes. She was at the bottom of the valley outside the temple.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. They also found someone else besides Trian. He was no better than a corpse when Trinan and Hyacinth arrived. He had suffered more cuts than could be counted and leaped off a cliff from a great height.
What a brave soul.
Yes, it's Krateros.
Stop! want this girl dead? You'll have to kill me.
How ludicrous. Your body made of flesh.
Better to die in battle than return even in glory. As a Kremnoan, I know not the fear of death.
She's lost her divinity. I have no interest. Answer me this, child of strife.
As the leader of the God Shield Brigade's elite, I protected the king against the Black Tide with this very shield. A pathetic killer like you could never understand the weight it...
And crumble.
Good! Supreme glory shall be mine, as I indulge in the libations and it... Come! Let us fight! For Amphorius!
We foresaw this cruel parting 1,000 years ago. Today is but a reminder.
But Lady Aglaya, I don't understand. Why does she look like she really turned into a doll?
Don't be sad, Hyacinth. Trianne has used up her borrowed time from Yanis. That her spirit is now riding the west wind, flying ahead.
If a world like that true, does that mean everyone from the grove...
It exists, Hyacinth. Do you not remember? The prophet that loves all of its creations dearly, and would... What about the Kremnoan veteran? How is he doing?
The Twilight Courtyard has done all we can. Even so, I had to use the Sky Priest's techniques to help him to walk again. But if light ever disappears from Akama for good...
The parting hour is upon us. Yet the golden thread runs slack. The heroes have returned with their spoils. Everyone, please take this opportunity to rest and prepare for... You've returned unscathed and brought tidings of triumph. Truly a moment worthy of celebration.
It's incredible.
You could say this is the I do not see
Yes. It just...
A rash decision. After all, he still bears a cruel... I do concur with your assessment of efficiency, though. Now, the Chrysos heirs had initially crafted a plan regarding the order to return the core flames. For titans like Aura... But this unforeseen turn of events has thrown everything into...
If we don't return the core flames to the vortex of Genesis, and we leave the Titan's divine positions vacant, but the most pressing issue at hand is that we haven't found the Chrysos heir capable of bearing Orynyx's divinity.
Finan, Castris, Mighty, and Hyacinth. Treepy and I devoted a millennium. Only a chosen few possess the capacity to assume divinity. The elite among the Chrysos heirs. We would never hastily extend our... Yet we cannot compel anyone into divinity, as it would be no different from sentencing them to the gallows.
Truly a dilemma.
Yeah. How about letting her give it a try? Mem special, mem. Mem.
I see the Reaper has forsaken you too.
It simply put my life in the hand. That priest girl's medical talents are truly exceptional. She might, but this isn't about me, Mighty Mos. I saw it.
Power of strife is stirring a tempest within me as we speak. My bones have turned into steel, and my blood is seething in a blade. I've made history, and henceforth...
Indeed. You've realized the aspirations of every former king, and now you can at last bring our people home.
Unfortunately.
What? What do you...
Over 2 millennia passed. Devotees of Nikador's might banded together beneath their feet and erected a city of their own. Ever since then, Kremnoans have served as the blades wielded. Yet, gazing upon our history through the lens of my newfound divinity, I now see it with unprecedented clarity. This history is sheer absurdity and inferiority. People surge onto the battlefield like the city and the beliefs that Kremnoans hold so dearly, alongside the supposed tradition.
Are you trying to strip Kremnoans?
That pride holds little significance, Kratoros. Now that would be to renounce the title of king.
No!
Convey my message to every Kremnoan.
Do not do this, Mighty Mos. I beg you.
Our history commenced in the year 2506 of the Light Calendar, concluded in the year 4931. I, Mighty Mos, last king of Castrum Kremnos, son... The Kremnoan dynasty comes to an official close.
You have killed us. You have killed us all.
No. I am granted...
What is this?
My mother's signet ring. It served as a symbol of king. Take it, and rally those who have lost their identities. Convey the words of Mighty Mos. I was sent. You no longer need to chase fleeting honors or face death on the battlefield as if it were your sole destination. However, a cruel fate awaits Amphorius. No matter how illustrious a dynasty may seem, yet you shall tread the only path out.
Why task me with being your messenger?
Because only humans can guide the path to be trodden by humans. It's not the lot of humans who stand ready to raise their...
I failed to save that.
That is irrelevant. As demigods, they have... What truly matters is that you showed up there.
The one who persuaded Aglaya to set me free that night.
Yes.
She's not one to easily make a concession.
I staked my mother's name to guarantee the integrity of you. I promised her that I would dedicate all I have to the...
And what is next, Mighty? Where will you be headed now?
To the place where I belong. To fulfill my the madness that has plagued Nikador and the darkness that has consumed... It's now my turn to fight against it. There are some people to meet with before I leave. Let's go.
Reshape fate and weave a new beginning.
Aha!
you.